Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this week's video, I wanted to do another brand review. I really enjoy doing these videos and I really hope you do too. This week I want to talk about a card holder, and not just any card holder, no, about the Dior card holder. I actually received this card holder for Christmas from my wonderful boyfriend, thank you again, and I just thought, why not do a little review on it, because I think card holders are quite expensive for just like this little piece of leather basically, and I just wanted to talk about the quality and whether it is worth it or not. As per usual with these kinds of videos, I'm not only going to talk about the card holder in itself, but also a little bit about the brand history. But just first of all get started with a little bit of general information about the card holder. So this is actually the card holder I'm going to be talking about. As I said, it's from Dior and it is in this beautiful, beautiful red colour. I think it's called brick red on the website, and it's really, really pretty. It is made from calf leather and it's more like a grainy leather, which I like because that means it's quite hard wearing. Because you use card holders basically every day, I think it's quite practical to have like a more textured leather rather than a smooth leather, because then it doesn't get scratched as easily. And I have been using this card holder for over a month, I think, by now, and it does look absolutely perfect. It looks as if it has never been used, so I'm quite happy with the wear and tear on this card holder for now, because it's really something I use every day and therefore it still looks absolutely new. The card holder is actually called Montaigne card holder. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah, my French is basically non-existent at this point, so bear with me. But that's what they say it's called on the website. I'm going to leave a link down below if you want to check it out. And they also do it in different colours. If you don't want a red, you can also pick another colour that you like. They also have different kinds of models, you know. In the front, it has like a CD signature in gold metal, which I really like. It's like three-dimensional, so if you like go over it with your finger, it feels cool. It's like a little bit more interesting, and I really like that. It feels very nice quality and it looks very timeless and very chic in my opinion, so I'm very happy with that. And in the back it also says Christian Dior Paris. It's not metal, so it's probably maybe gold foiling or something. I think maybe in the future it's gonna fade, or like I'm gonna lose a little bit of the gold, but so far it holds up very well, so I'm quite happy with that. After 1 month of usage, it's still in perfect condition, I would say. It has in the back 2 card slots and 1 like pouch in the middle, so I can fit about 4 cards into the card holder, which is basically everything that I need, so I'm quite happy with that. The card holder is made in Italy, and I always think that's very nice if things are produced European based. It costs around €280 and £250, so it's not cheap. Like, it's, you know, it's a little piece of leather and it does cost quite a bit, but the thing is, you're not only buying the quality, you're always also buying like the brand, because it's Dior, so it's gonna cost a bit more than like a no-name brand or something. But the quality anyways is really good. Also, the stitching is very neat, the finish is very, very nice on the edges, so I really don't have anything to complain, like quality wise, how it's made. And as I said, the grainy leather holds up very well. I haven't had any problems with it, and the design is really timeless and chic, so I am hoping to wear it for many, many years to come. Okay, so let's get to the history part of this video. So Dior, as I think many of you know, is actually a French brand, and it has been founded in 1946, although Christian Dior rather said that for him it was founded in 1947, because that was when his first collection launched. But yeah, so his first fashion show was actually called New Look, and it was supposed to celebrate the end of, supposedly to celebrate the end of the Second World War, and he used a lot of like feminine silhouettes, like very cinched in waist, very structured garments, and also short billowy skirts, and everything was very opulent, very feminine. So he very, very quickly grew as a brand, because just women loved his clothes. Also like stars or actors, musicians, they all really liked what Dior did. So the brand grew actually very fast. So fast that Dior opened a store in New York in 1948, only like 1 year after launching its first collection, which I think is amazing. And Dior just kept on growing. In 1955, Yves Saint Laurent started working at Dior. He was at that time 19 years old, and Dior very quickly saw his talent. So after Dior sadly passed away at the age of 52, he was really young, in 1957, Yves Saint Laurent took over from him and went to become the creative art director for the brand. He actually kept most of the original ideas and designs of Dior, but he kind of loosened it up a bit. He loosened up the silhouettes, the waists weren't as stitched in as they have been previously, and the clothes were just less structured overall. In 1978, the Boussac Group, which oversaw Dior, went bankrupt. So Dior was actually purchased by Bernard Arnault. Don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, with him, there was just a new direction for Dior because he hired Gianfranco Ferré. I'm definitely not saying that right. And he still kept the original femininity that Dior had, but combine it with his own style. So John Galliano took over from Ferré and he designed the very popular saddlebag. I mean, nowadays it's still huge. In 2016, Maria Grazia Chiuri took over, and that was something special because she was the first woman being like a creative art director at Dior, and like the design she's doing, she's very beautifully using like the old vision of Dior but implementing like a very strong femininity. So all the men did have like very feminine designs, but with her it's like a strong woman, it's like a modern woman that you see on the runways, and that's something very special. She just brought something to the brand that hadn't been there before, and that's very modern but still keeping the original essence of the brand, which I think is very cool. Okay, so let's get to the last part of this video, and that's my opinion on the card holder. So I've got two like points that are not really negative but some like critique. I don't even want to call it that, but just two little points. And the first one being, I don't think this card holder is very special. So, I mean, it's beautiful. I did say that, but it's like, I could get this card holder probably from every brand. I would definitely repurchase it, but I could also buy like a card holder from another brand and I wouldn't really mind. Do you know what I mean? It's beautiful, but I'm not loyal to this product. Let's put it that way. Whereas if I lost my Strathberry bag or something, or it went missing, I would definitely rebuy that one because I think it's really unique and very special. With this one, I would happily get another card holder if I lost this one or something like that. I'm not too emotionally attached to this design, let's put it that way, but it is beautiful. I really like it and I will use it for years to come, but that's just my opinion on that. And the second thing, which is a little personal, is sometimes I get nervous getting the card holder out of my bag because I don't know, I sometimes even like cover the design logo because I feel a bit uncomfortable. It really depends on where I am. But I get that in the supermarket. I know it's stupid, but sometimes I almost feel uncomfortable, which, I don't know, you don't have to feel uncomfortable getting your card holder out, but I still feel that way. Maybe it's gonna get like better the longer I have it, but right now it's still very new and I'm like, oh. But yeah, that's the only two things that I would title as critique, but it's not really. But yeah. So I do really have to say I like this card holder. I think it's beautiful. I love the color. I love the gold detailing on it. I also really like the size because you don't have that many card slots, which I think think is quite good because that means you have to downsize and you can't take every card with you. So I usually carry 4 cards in this card holder, and that's absolutely perfect. I've got the most necessary cards, and I'm very, very happy with the sizing because normally I'm like a hoarder. I like to take everything, so going smaller with the card holder is probably a better idea than having too many card slots, at least for me. It is also really good quality. As I said, the stitching is everything's very nicely done. I can't really say anything against it, and it is wearing very well. So as I said, I had it for a month and you really can't tell. It looks as if I just recently bought it, basically, but I am probably going to report back on how it's wearing over the course of time because I am probably going to keep this card holder for many, many years to come. Alright guys, so this was my video. I really hope you enjoyed it and that I helped you make a decision on whether to get the card holder or not. In my opinion, it is a beautiful card holder. If you love Dior, then go for it, but I wouldn't mind if it's Dior or Prada or, you know, Yves Saint Laurent. For me, it wouldn't matter, but it is a beautiful card holder. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would be incredibly grateful. I hope you're going to have a lovely week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for next week's video. Goodbye.